although that's not recommendable and it's not very enjoyable, or you can embrace the process. You can embrace the parts that are difficult.
What is going on right now.
On your way to growth, you're going to have things that are challenging you, because that's how you grow. And that usually happens when you're like, okay, universe, okay, God, I'm ready to be this. It could be a 15-star diamond coach, 5-star diamond coach, a diamond, whatever your next level is. I guarantee you're probably going to be challenged, and you're going to be tested to see if it is something that you actually want, and how are you going to show up for that. So expect the challenges. Okay, number 2.
I can't get Restream to work at all.
When you are setting your goals, set your limiting beliefs aside for this exercise. I have just volunteered to lead another call on January 17th.
I think y'all should be able to hear now.
Where we'll discuss this, okay? Because so many of us have limiting beliefs. This is where we go back to our subconscious programming. So
sorry about earlier.
That we could.
They're gonna post this to the Facebook group, but
one of my limiting beliefs, because I grew up on public assistance, was that it was a bad thing to make a lot of money and help people. Actually, I didn't even think that it was possible to do both. And so when you're writing down what it is that you know in your soul you desire, but then you say, but my husband, but my children, but I don't know how to, but I live in a small town.
Okay, great.
But just set those aside and allow your soul to speak. Tell your ego, tell that part of you that's flipping out to take a seat on a lawn chair, and let the part of you that knows that you're meant for something greater step up.
Let me lock this in place
and write goals that are coming from the
that's
soul.
fine.
Okay. So I want to address that in a minute. Something that someone, you know what? Let me address this. So Melissa, you said it's easy to enjoy the journey when you're having steady success. It's harder to enjoy when the success is up and down, back and forth. We have to put into the work of being intentional about being present in every moment and enjoying working toward that goal, no matter the success of that day, week, or month.
Oh my God.
So I'm really glad that you said that, because
someone said the quiet part out loud.
I listened to a podcast recently with
Melissa Stuckey said that.
Wrong, but 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐍, and there was a neuroscientist who was there, and he was talking.
Hey Cheryl, I'm sorry.
High achievers.
I couldn't get it to work on Restream.
Intentionally.
I can add you back though if you want to react.
By enjoying the journey. So absolutely, of course, it's easy to be happy when you're happy and to be joyful when you're joyful. But when you have people canceling on you, and your husband maybe is giving you a hard time, or the kids are being rowdy, or the dog is sick, this is life. It's always happening. Can we tap into ourselves and just with a simple awareness?
I know none of the links worked.
To enjoy the actual journey. We are releasing dopamine. We are creating dopamine, and not just, I'm only going to be happy.
Sorry for the techie difficulties.
We're never going to be happy when we get there if we can't actually enjoy the journey. Okay, let's move forward. And then number 3, write your goals in the first person present. So when you actually write your goals, you absolutely do not want to say things like, I used to say all the time things like, I don't want to be overweight. I don't want this. And we focus on what we don't want.
Not the best, Karina.
Want to write your goals. I am, or if it's a family goal, although you can only control yourself, I'm going to read you some of mine actually. And mine are simple. I have fun working my body business. That is a goal. That is a being goal. So one of the issues that I was having for a while, I disconnected for a bit. I wasn't feeling well. And then, life happened. And I was just like, it's social media. And I just became a negative Nelly with myself. And what I realized in doing this process was that, yes, of course, I want to always continue to make a wonderful income. But in order for me to grow my business, in order for me to show up as the person that I know that I am meant to be, I had to find a way to enjoy my body business again. And so for me, that's a goal.
How
That
do
might
I
not
lock
look like a
this?
high
There
achiever's
we go.
goal, but guess what? If I'm having fun in my business, I will attract wonderful people into my business. I will attract people that want to work the business.
Sorry, I'm
and
having
the
a
money will
meltdown.
show up as a byproduct of the fun that I'm having. So we enjoy radiant health.
Oh, thank you,
I
Karina.
master social media to attract soul
Okay.
clients with ease.
Hi, Lisa.
We are abundant. I feel amazing. I enjoy nature 3 times a week. So you can see they're in the present tense. Some of them are we. That's me and my husband. But
No, I'm fine,
you
Mom.
never want to write or focus on what you don't want to create. Okay, so now we're getting to the fun nitty-gritty work, and I'm happy to share these slides with you. So you can write these areas down, but you don't have to, because I will share these slides with you. So again, a vision board encompasses your entire life. It's not just your business. It's not just your health. It's not just your family. So we have health, we have your business, we have finances, we have your spiritual. So I'm not religious, but if you are, wonderful. But if you're not, by spirit, I just mean your being, right? Your soul, your being. Mental, you can include things that you want to learn. You can also include mental health, or that can go under health. Lifestyle could be things like vacation, upgrading your appearance. Somebody's muted.
They in houses?
Oh Lord, we always got people on.
I told you.
Someone's yelling on the Zoom.
At least this time somebody wasn't ordering a burger and fries like the last time.
A
Okay.
burger and
I'm
fries?
kidding. Can I get a burger and fries? I'm like, okay.
Because we food shame in Beachbody?
I lost my train of thought. Lifestyle. So for me, one of
Thanks,
my
Chelsea.
lifestyle goals, for example,
Mute all. Mute all.
Steph, you keep muting yourself. Hello.
Is it me? Am I the drama?
Okay.
It's not me.
So one of my soul goals was to, and it was a soul goal, was just to look cute.
Hey, Kelly.
I for so many years, I just walk around in the same old, it didn't matter how much money I made. I just walked around looking like a crazy lady and like a slob, and that was fine. I was happy, but I'm noticing that when I make an effort to put a little makeup on, to do my hair, I just feel better, and I want to show up as my best self. So
Your best self doesn't always include
every year
wearing
I
makeup.
put down as a soul goal. And by the way, somebody said, I love that this is soul goals. They're all soul goals, because if they're not soul goals, what the heck are we doing? This is the life that we get, one life. So they have to be soul goals, right? Relationships, family. Okay. So we actually do have a little time to get started. So we can get started with one. So actually, I don't know. Let me take that back. Hold on. Okay, wait.
What?
Okay. So part 1 was, these are the different areas. Now for each area, you are going to ask, this is different than anything I've ever seen. Again, everything that I've ever done, everything that I've ever seen in terms of goal setting has been a focus on, like, what do you want to achieve? Yeah, what do you want to experience? But it tends to be do. Okay. So I'm reversing the process a bit, and I'm asking, or a lot, and I'm going to ask you first in every one of those areas. So business, personal, mental health, relationships, family, lifestyle, spiritual, and I forgot one of them. It was community. How do I want to feel? Who do I want to be?
I love that looking cute goal. Give me a break.
What do I want to achieve or accomplish? What do I want to experience? And what do I want to have? Oh, you guys, I just realized that I skipped a slide.
Oh my God, we're going
Hold on a
back.
second. Oh, poop. All right.
You
We
skipped
forgot
a
this. Let me
slide
just
and
go
we didn't
quickly with
even
this,
miss
the
anything.
goal setting guidelines. Timeline. You get to decide if you want to set a strict timeline. If you're, for example, if you're looking to meet the love of your life and you're like, I got to meet him by June 30th,
Or
2023,
Or
that
her.
might be a problem because you might find a way to find the quote unquote love of your life and force things. Okay. When it comes to your business, I encourage you to speak to your coach about your goals and setting the timeline. Because what I also see in our business often is that, and outside of the business, is that people tend to beat themselves up. Let's say you want to be a diamond coach. Or
Once again, a
two-star
professional
coach or
Zoom
five-star
call in an
diamond coach
MLM.
by June 15th, and you miss it. There's so much lack of grace within ourselves that we beat ourselves up, when in reality, maybe you were able to help 3 people get to a certain rank, and you forget to count the blessings, you forget to count the achievements. And so when it comes to timelines, personally, yes, if I only have 2 hours
This
to
is
clean my
Beachbody.
house, you bet I'm gonna get my
Her
house
husband's a
cleaned in 2
super
hours
trainer.
versus if I have all day. The same thing with the business. But I understand that I have to be myself, that I have to be flexible, because sometimes things don't happen on my timeline. And sometimes God or the universe has other plans for us. And that's when manifestation happens. We don't always control the timeline. 5, make sure that this is your soul's desire. These are your desires. You're not doing this because your coach wants you to do it or because your husband wants you to do it. These are
Or
your
wife.
goals.
Or
I see
wife.
this all the time.
Or partner.
In life, everybody's doing things because somebody else wants
Hey,
them
Christina.
to do it. And what about
Hey,
you?
Heather.
And finally, at 48,
I think her slide's cute too. It's a win.
48 years old, I'm asking myself, what does my soul want? Do I really want this? And if I want this, what do I want this to
And she
look
press
like?
present, so it's like
And then
2 wins.
finally, set the mood before you sit down to work. So go for a run, take a bubble bath, listen to some inspiring music. Before I got on this call, I need time for myself. I came up, I listened to Beyonce, I get in the mood, I start reminiscing of my early days as a coach and how I became successful, because I wanted to give you that energy. This is what you want to bring to the table when you actually write your goals down. You want to bring that positive energy, that inspired energy, and you know,
Thank you for
what
liking
it
the
is that
stream.
you need to do to have that.
I feel like I forgot how
Okay,
to
so sorry
stream.
that I missed that slide. I hope you forgive me. So these are the different areas: health, business, finances, spiritual, mental,
Hi,
lifestyle,
Jenny.
relationships, family.
You had technical difficulties
You're
earlier.
so welcome, Jamie Powell. And then
A widow
finally, how do I want to feel? Who do I want to be when it comes to this area of my life? What do I want to achieve or accomplish?
She has a PhD, so.
What do I want to experience and what I want to have? Okay.
I think so too, Heather.
So once you journal on these, you guys, I freaking like, I just did like pages and pages. I mean,
Happy to be here, kind of,
this looks
Jenny.
like it's like 400 pages.
I'm a
but
little
no, I really
having a
just,
meltdown, but I'm okay.
I needed to find a way to feel wonderful in my business again. So I'm going to share with you my own process to give you an idea. Okay. So I took myself through this, and then based on my answers, I was able to write some goals down for all the areas of my life. So I'm going to give you an example of this because this is a Slay Squad call. I'm going to give you an example of this in my business, in your.
She has a PhD in French literature, so she's not a medical doctor. She is a, I don't know what the right term is, but
exhausted. I was feeling, I've been doing the same thing for many, many years. And I was like, okay.
So she's smart.
Something's got to change. So looking at the way so-and-so is working the business and she's having wonderful success, I was happy for her. I'm not thinking of anyone in particular, but I knew that copying and pasting so-and-so's method wasn't going to work for me. So this is why I created this little system. This is why I created this, because I needed to find, what does Barbie's soul desire? And so when I asked myself in my body business, how do I want to feel? What I wrote was, I want to have fun. I want to feel connected. So as I'm sharing with you, think about yourself. What is it that you want? I want to feel.
Yeah, it's a
I want to
doctorate.
feel stability.
Yeah.
In my income. So
Like a doctor,
then I asked myself,
like,
is that all
so
I want? All I
French
want is
literature
stability? And I'm like,
doctorate.
no, that's when I got to the point of, I want to feel connected. I want to have fun again.
No, yeah, she's
Who do I
not a
wanna
medical
be when it
doctor,
comes to
but
this
she has her
area of my
PhD,
life?
so she can be
I
addressed as
want to be
doctor.
someone that people can trust. I
Right,
want to
correct.
I want to be the leader that I know that I am. I know that I'm a
Hello.
leader, but
Sorry for earlier,
I want
Marmia.
to be the person that my coaches think I am. I want to be the person that my dogs think I am.
Oh,
What do I want to achieve or accomplish? And so I've accomplished a lot of things in this business, and I really had to think about, well, what do I actually want to achieve? So for
Hi,
myself,
Beth.
I did set a money goal, but when I went back to how do I want to feel, I want to feel connected, which means that I want to feel connected in the way that I work with social media, and I want to feel connected with the human beings that I bring in. So even though I have a money goal, some of my other goals include bringing in a certain caliber of women who are self-led, who are driven, who are motivated, who I don't have to remind that they didn't do their homework or they didn't do this. I'm not playing that.
You don't
game
have any
anymore.
homework. You're an independent contractor.
And this is the second part of the training that we'll do in January. It's like, well, who do you need to be to attract that person? But what do I want to experience?
It is.
And I did that. And what
There's
do I
lots
wanna
of smart
have?
people in high
I
control
wanna have
groups.
a blossoming team.
For sure.
I already do have one, but I want fresh new blood, and I want to be able to help invigorate the existing team members. And I want collaboration. And that's why I'm so happy to be part of this Slay Squad call. So once you take yourself through this process, then you say, okay, well, what would be some possible soul goals? So I wrote some down, some were for me, some not for me. I feel relaxed, joyful, and enthusiastic in my body business. That was absolutely for me. In the past,
I think
I've
she's very
only
eloquent.
set having goals. And this time I know that if I feel relaxed.
And she is probably one of the smarter people we've listened to, so I can see how people would be more open to listening to her if they're in Beachbody.
Have room for growth there. And then we're above a 5-star diamond team, but I was just saying different goals. I make X amount of money.
I think
I'm
she's
giving you
15-star.
examples. We are an elite team. I build a soul tribe community through social media.
Soul tribe?
How do you feel about this? So again, you're going to go back to each area of your life. This is what you're going to do. And this is not cut and paste. I'm not the one that's going to tell you that you should want this. And if you're in a relationship, you should want a date night, and you should have to have this, because I'm not a cut and paste person, and I don't live a cut and paste life. And I trust in your brilliance. I trust in your genius, that you will know what is best for you and what it is that your soul desires to create.
Is night and day.
And based on that, you're going to come up with soul goals.
Listening to her and listening to Ashley Molstad or even Autumn Calabrese.
From everything and just let things marinate. And you're going to take a look at your list of soul goals in all the different areas of your life. And you're going to narrow down your list of goals to 10 goals, more or less. Because when you create a vision board, whether you do a paper vision board or a digital vision board, which I shared with you online, you can write 5 different things about health, 5 different things about your business, 5 different things. But in general, do you have 10 goals, soul goals that you would like to achieve? So go ahead and narrow those down. And then you are ready to create your vision board. So I shared with you a digital vision board.
Barbie 𝐶𝐒𝐿 also shared on her Instagram on one of her first pinned posts from July 10th that she is a 8-figure earner in network marketing.
I printed it on color paper. And then on top of that, I did want to show you something. It's so I'm a little hesitant to share it with you, but I don't have a million magazines in the house. This was called Vision Board Book that I bought on Amazon. It was like $16. And It has like different pictures, like if you're
How to
getting
cast the
married, it
proper
has
vision
marriage pictures
for the best
and,
impact.
you know, house and travel and money. So I was able
Literally,
to
we missed
find,
the
let me
first
show you
30
some.
minutes and we didn't miss anything.
So I was able to find some pictures that are aligned with who I want to be, what I want to have, all of that. And they all relate to being, doing, having. So for example, I'm super into manifesting. You attract what you're ready for. You can't attract what you're not ready for. Financially free, which is not a term we're allowed to say in Beachbody. I'm just saying.
She's not. I messed up.
Passive income.
You
and
have
then
2
you can put your
YouTube
name.
lives?
Oh, that's a great idea, Lori, about Pinterest.
I've had,
And
this is my
adding them
third
into
one.
Canva.
So let me
What?
see what's
I didn't know
wrong.
you could do that. Oh my gosh, I live under a rock. Money, honey, because I'm so okay with making money.
It should be
I gotta
canceled
go-
out.
Oh, Shutterfly, yes. See?
Yeah, it should be
This is
canceled.
the brilliance of teamwork.
Let me delete this.
Make it. I thought about this one. I wasn't sure about this one. Make it happen and shock everyone, because I'm not about other people. I'm doing this for me. But
Yeah,
I
it
kinda
says I'm
liked
live
There's a
here
little
on
part of
one.
me that's like, holy moly, you did that. And I'm gonna say, yes, I did. But again, I was like hesitant about that because I'm not trying to run any race. Okay.
Manage
All right.
videos.
So my little tips for your vision board before
I'm gonna turn in
wrap
private.
up. We can totally take a few minutes if you want to talk. When creating your
Private.
vision board, you can do it in a way that pleases you. There are no rules. We are such rule followers. We don't have to be. You can color outside lines. You can do whatever the heck you want. You can take pictures of your family. You can take pictures from a magazine.
Okay, their other
You
ones
can
are
take
private now, so this should be
symbols.
the only one.
So I literally took a cash picture, like lots of money, and I put, I make this amount with this, and then I what did I say? I'm having fun working my business. So that's one for what I want for my relationship. I just saw like an energy of a picture, and I said, we take our relationship to the next level and we're passionate. So that's that. I could totally take a picture of ourselves and do it. So you can really do whatever you want. Words, remember, you are retraining your subconscious brain. So words, things that mean something to you, things that inspire you, should be in the present
Cheryl's
tense.
on the other
Don't
one?
use the negative. I saw some negatives in here. Like,
I'm not live on
it's
any other
okay if
channel,
you
so I'm
think-
not
I don't know, it
sure.
was just like
I think Cheryl was in
not
here
me.
earlier.
Once you create your vision board, you want to
We had to we
look at
messed
it
up on
daily.
the 3 other ones that we
Appreciation
did.
is a secret to
By we, I mean
manifestation.
me. I did.
So
I messed
when
up.
you can appreciate, so this is why I wanted to look at you when I came on this call. I wanted to see your beautiful faces. I wanted to get the energy and to give you my energy.
Cheryl was
what
here
you want. You
earlier,
wanna
but
fall in
we couldn't get
love
the sound to work.
with your vision board. You want to live in your vision. So yes, you're planted in the present. You're here in the present. You're living your life. At the same time, that gave me goosebumps. The Holy Spirit. At the same time, you
the
are
14-minute one is just the
walking
messed up
towards your
one.
vision. So the way that we manifest, and manifesting is the magic. The way that we manifest is living as if the thing has already arrived. If you think that you're going to be happy when you lose the weight or when you make X amount
This
of
is number 3.
dollars,
I've made the other
and
ones private.
then you get there, you're actually not happy because
I'm going to
you're busy
do a
focusing on
recap
just getting to
one.
the destination. Manifesting occurs much faster, and you enjoy the process when you're actually feeling the feelings of the thing that you want. So if you think that having X amount of money is going to give you stability, you can practice feeling stability in your body right now. Okay,
Hi,
print
Celeste.
out, guys. I can talk to you for freaking hours on this. You want to print out physical copies, wallpaper on phone, in your calendar. I'm telling you, 2021 sucked for me, okay? Because I let it suck in my mind, even though it was a year that I made more money than I had in years, but mentally I was not there. 2022, I said, hell no, I'm not letting this happen in 2022. And I've had the best year inside my soul. So I created a Chinese zodiac vision board, which was not for me, even though the other work that I did around it was cool. And so because I had such a great year, I said 2023 is mine. I'm having so much fun already, and I know that things are going to happen, and this is what I really want for you. Be excited, whatever it is that you have created in 2023, and 2022, whether it was good or not so good, what are the lessons that you can extract from that and create? And you have the ability, you are an amazing creator. We are a company full of women, and as women,
And
if there are
men?
men in this
And
this
men.
call, how lucky you are to be surrounded by freaking goddesses. But I really mean it, that as
What?
women, we have the power. Ooh, we are the divine, we are goddesses, we have the power to create. And I have chills saying this. We have the power to
What?
create. So if you can truly tap into your magic and your essence as a woman of allowing, of receiving, in addition to your boss energy that's going to show up to work and have guidelines on who's going to make things happen, you can make 2023 the best year you have ever lived. So the final thing that I want to say is take aligned action. We've talked a lot about this arts and crafts kind of thing, soul, goal, spirit, but nothing works unless you do. My personal experience and what I teach and what I believe is that aligned action, so that's masculine energy, it's the doing coupled with the being, the allowing, receiving, the trusting, the faith, your intuition, following your gut. Oh my goodness.
What?
That is where the freaking magic happens. So that is all that I have for you. I have taken 58 minutes of your time. So I am going to stop recording. Thank you so much for joining me. And hold on a second, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm happy to stay on for a few minutes to
We're gonna
answer
get
any
this
questions,
though.
but I'm actually going to stop the recording if I can find the stop record
We are
button.
gonna get this.
Stop share.
Just
Stop.
one of the
Recording
group.
stopped.
Yeah, I'm going to record.
It's not stopped for us.
Recording in progress.
Okay, guys, how was that?
She's
for you?
still
Anything else?
recording.
Thank you. So awesome. So glad you're welcome. You are a lucky man, Preston. Thank you, Barbie. Amazing. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We just
I've
were
done a vision
late.
board, but not like this. Yes, I admit this is totally different, and I'm so excited about
Barbie
it.
is still recording.
Okay. Does anyone have a question that they would like answered before we go?
Oh my God.
Did I say I've taken 58 minutes of your time? I take that back. I absolutely feel like I gave and that you received.
If we receive?
Oh, how exciting. You get to do your first vision board.
What should I
Danielle,
ask?
yes, you can post things from your previous year to your vision board if you want to repeat those kinds of experiences, right? I will absolutely post the slides. Yes. Yo, how exciting. Great. Okay. Does anyone have, I'm going to post the slides and then you'll be able to see. Does anyone have any questions?
It won't let me type.
Approach is so aligned with me. Thank you for doing this. You're so welcome. So Shauna, what do you do when there's something big you want and your ego gets in your way? So this is a great question, and this is why you have a whole year to become.
Is there extra training on
You have
using
a
neural
whole year
to
become the
help
person
us
that is not
do
gonna get in her
better
way.
in our
So-
business? I just asked.
Oh, this was lovely and refreshing. You're so much better. Is there extra training on using neuro-linguistic programming to help us do better in our business? So we don't have that training, but I believe that as a body coach, you should definitely invest in yourself to get whatever training you need if you're not getting the training from us. I can't tell you, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I've made more, but I've spent a lot on investing in myself so that I can be the person that has a thriving business, and that includes a bunch of trainings. What are you currently reading for personal development, and what's been your fave recently? Today I binged on
Jen.
Dr. Wayne Dyer, and I'm reading.
I asked the neurolinguistic
currently
programming
I'm
question,
reading,
and she
Women Who
didn't
Run
bat
with
an
the
eye.
Wolves about feminine energy. And I'm taking some online courses, so I'm not reading as much. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question. How do you reframe a soul desire that you can't achieve yourself because it depends on someone else? Example, if I want to get married, but my partner doesn't, is there any way I can reframe this into a positive situation?
No, just
Oh,
no.
girl, we need a lot of time. We need a whole other call.
What?
But okay, you have to decide if you're okay with this, right? I mean, basically that's bottom line. Your soul desires
What?
this. So I use this example, and maybe we'll girl. I use this example. So my husband is not into date nights, right? So everybody says you should have a date night. I can't even see myself. Where am I? Everyone says that you should have a date night, but my husband's like, that's corny. I'm not doing a date night. So what is it that I want? Is it the date night? Do I actually want to get dressed up and go to dinner? No, that's not actually what I want. What I want is the connection. What I want is the intimacy. So I can make myself miserable by saying, but I'm on a date night and I don't think it's fair. You don't want to go on a date night with me, right? That doesn't help the relationship. Or do I want the connection and intimacy? So is there a different way to find
I'd suggest therapy
and intimacy? And Adriana, I'd suggest therapy to figure out if you're okay with it. I think that's wonderful advice. I think that's wonderful advice. But I just want, and always, I think that's wonderful advice. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. This was so much fun.
Was it fun? Did we have fun?
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. 150
She's
of you are
still recording.
On the call. This was absolutely amazing. If you have any takeaways, I'd love to see you post them. Come here, Corey. Come and meet my dog. We have a million dogs in your house. And I wish you the best year, you guys. That's it. Okay, my throat hurts and you're so welcome. Bye, everybody.
Recording stopped.
She paused and then restarted the recording. The host has okay. Everything's been ended. Oh my god. Why do I have a green shadow right here? We don't know. Can I just be me? Oh. I don't know why there's a brick wall behind me. Well. Oh my goodness. That just was 30 minutes that we missed of the training. And so here, let me just go into, they haven't posted it to the Facebook page yet, but we'll have the Snark crew. I'll send it to them if they want to react to it with me. Because I screwed up the stream. Well, at least they actually ended the Zoom. You are correct, Avery. Outsource the learning because body will not provide it for you. And again, if you don't know what neurolinguistic programming, it should be used in an ethical environment. And I would say that people in MLMs using it is not ethical at all. I don't know why is that better? Kind of. Sorry, I can't focus because I'm trying to get rid of my green screen. Can I do that? No, sure can't. All right. Well, this was a little bit of a cluster. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm still trying to figure out how to stream again. And as usual, we're having issues. I'm going to do a craft stream tonight after, later. And I'll try to make this better for you. I get a bit of a 0 out of 10. I think it's fair. I think that's totally fair. NLP is meant as a tool for a qualified mental health professional. Correct. Yeah, no, Barbie I think is smart. And I'll download the training when they load it up there. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to go eat my lunch and try to fix my Zoom, whatever, my recording stuff. And I'll catch you on the next live stream.